What product has actually gotten better over the years?
Flashlights, maglights were 27 lumens. Now an everyday carry flashlight might have 4,500 lumens of light. Join us at our flashlight.
Shoelaces. When I was a kid, they broke if you pulled on them too hard, and then you had to knot them up and tie them short. As an adult, I don't think I've ever had a pair break on me.
Cash readers on vending machines and self-checkout. I can remember a time when they barely worked without constant cleaning. You'd have to put the same note in over and over before it would take.
Cancer research. My mom was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer 2 years ago. We were looking at months, a year of chemo and radiation, and she got into a clinical trial with immunotherapy. Cancer-free last year. Amazing.
Automotive brakes. ABS has saved lives.
Brussels sprouts and broccoli, they've been bred to be less bitter.
GPS and maps in general. Old paper maps, I could get a rough idea of where my house might be in a town. Now I can read the street signs in a city on the other side of the planet.
All PC components. They're way easier to install and generally last longer. And the software and BIOSes, firmware that ensure they're compatible, and tweaking, at least at a high level, is tons easier and safer. Time-wise, you needed to understand jumpers, RAN allocations, manual BIOS flashing. Bonus if you could solder. Nothing was shrouded, so you could easily short something or knock off a capacitor. And even still, you'd run into compatibility issues or blowouts. Frozen pizza. 20 years ago, they were shit. Now they can actually be pretty good.
I have a rare disorder. When I was diagnosed 11 years ago at age 14, I went home and looked up what was going to happen to me. The Google results for lifespan was around 25 to 37 years old. Now, most doctors will say the lifespan is fairly close to average. Scans, medications, and research have all gotten better remarkably fast, even for a disorder that has barely any funding towards fixing it. It's so rare that I have to tell doctors what it is and what it affects every time I get a new specialist, because I'm always the first patient they've met with it, and yet still, the treatment has gotten so much better. So grateful.
Non-alcoholic drinks, in particular beer and cider. Wine is still getting there, I think. But even just the amount of choice is amazing compared to what there used to be.
Apples are much better now. It used to be the standard was a merely red delicious. But there are new breeds like Fuji, Gala, Honey Crisp etc. that are sweeter, tartar, and have better texture, crisp, firm. This changed in the last few decades.
Range of makeup for different skin tones.
Home computers, smartphones, tablets.
Geographic information systems, GIS. Cancer treatments.
Christmas tree lights.
Nostalgia gets better every passing year.
Gaming consoles.